Friday morning saw the end of an era as Zoe Ball presented her last BBC Radio 2 breakfast show. The presenter has woke up with the nation for 6 years, bringing her own style to the airwaves. But now, she has said goodbye to listeners for the last time. In her final sign-off, a tearful Zoe said, "I'm full of feels." She went on to thank all the staff on the show, saying, "I adore you all. Thanks to all of you who have sent in questions and played along with the quiz. Special shout out to my friend Jo." She told her to keep championing the music. She continued naming all those who were involved in the show and said, "I love you all and I'm going to miss you loads. Shine on you crazy diamonds." She went on to proudly say, "Thank you for tuning in, whether as a lone listener, as family, as a work gang on your morning jogs, dog walks, truck drives, train commutes, or hiding in bed. It's been a real privilege to keep you company through your morning maneuvers. You're just there and I'm just here having a chat with a mate. It's such a special, intimate relationship. It's never lost on me that we've been through life's little highs and little lows together. I really do hope that we've managed to bring some sunshine and light when you've most needed it. A daft distraction from the hardest stuff. I've been bowled over by your messages, texts, emails, cards and letters across the years. Thank you for sharing with me your stories of love and loss, your baby news, your kids leaving home. Together, listeners, there's been much laughter, some silliness, a few tears, lots of singing, and there has been dancing. May there always be dancing. Dear Scott will look after you in the new year. He's one of the good ones. You can have a lot of fun together, and I'll see you in the spring, popping up here on Radio 2 for new adventures. As the song says, you give a little love and it all comes back to you. Well, I've most definitely felt that love from your listeners. I feel very lucky to have been here. I sent buckets of love out to you and your dear ones this Christmas. It's been very special. Take care of yourselves, lovely peeps, my top cats." Moments before, the show aired her best bits over the years, including her first words on air, interviews with huge stars and a sweet message from her son, as her emotional production team broke down in tears. She was greeted with cheers and claps and she tearfully said in between sniffles, "Oh my goodness me. And this is for everyone who listened and this whole team in the room and my kids of course. Do I love you? Indeed I do." Earlier she had said she was feeling all the emotions as she received surprise tributes from fans and famous faces. Among those sharing sweet messages was Kylie Minogue and Odie Mabuse. Introducing the show, she confessed the whole team were back together for her final farewell but said, "We've had some tears already. We don't quite know what to do with ourselves this morning, do we? I've come in and I suddenly can't remember how to press the button." Another co-host confessed, "I wasn't sure which chair to sit in," before Zoe added, "We're all pretending we're going to be okay, that the emotion isn't getting to us but it's definitely getting to us. So hold tight." But Richie, so many nice comments yesterday made me blub my eyes out. I've already had a little cry on Patrick. But we're going to have lots of fun today. We're playing some of my favorite records today, both Christmassy and non-Christmassy ones, and we'll get through as many messages from the listeners as we can. She later admitted she couldn't be happier to be handing over the reins to Scott Mills in the new year. Scott's new role was announced after Zoe's extended absence from the show during the summer following her mother's death earlier this year. Zoe also recently candidly opened up about her struggle with pain due to a condition known as TMJ. Zoe shared last month, "I have TMJ and wake most days with awful headaches from tension and jaw clenching. So grateful to Helen at Sculptress London for her magic. This is my face after I've seen her. Check out my face before Dyke's picture too." While Zoe has disclosed her treatment, it is known that Botox can aid in easing tension around the face and jaw and can prevent natural clenching. According to the NHS, temporomandibular disorder is a condition affecting the movement of the jaw. It's not usually serious and generally gets better on its own. It can result in pain around your ear, jaw and temple, and eating softer foods is advised. Stress can also worsen the condition. She revealed on air last month that her time on the show was set to come to an end. But she said at the time, "I'm not going to be a stranger, I'm staying in the Radio 2 crew and family because it's an amazing family.